What up, y'all? It's your boy Darnell Jordan of S-Town Productions. It's your boy Terrible Serial with us. Welcome to episode 5 of the Crib Critics. Special guest with us tonight, Dan Patino and my man Kai Gorilla joining us in the state of Missouri tonight. It's about to be a fun one. Dan Patino, all the way from Oceanside, Long Island. Very talented visual artist, digital artist, good friend of mine that I've known for the last 10 years. And my man Kai Gorilla, who's been doing a lot of clips, especially with the Not Like Us adaptation, scary movie trailer version that's been blown up all over TikTok.
Put it on that beat.
So I'm so glad to have all these guys joining us tonight. As always, me and Croy about to go through a bunch of houses in the state of Missouri, home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Nelly, and what else? Chingy.
I like the way you do that right there,
Let's get right into it. We're about to go into our under $150,000 houses. I was very surprised at seeing this listing pull up, and this one is at $33,000, 6 beds, 2 baths, 2,600 square feet. Now, I will say it's $33,000. Part of it I can understand, but part of it's like, there's a pretty interesting character for a house like this for $33,000. So
that shit looks haunted.
It does. It really does look haunted.
Yo, this might be a reach, but it kind of reminds me of the house from Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Like the silhouette of it is just so similar.
It definitely needs to be tended to. They need to do something with this concrete here for sure. Obviously, they got to fix a bunch of these windows that have been boarded up.
Is that all brick?
That's gotta be. Oh, that's straight bricks, dog.
I'm balling like an athlete, but got no jumper. It's great.
Now,
oh boy,
we gotta get some info on this. I'm gonna take a look and see when this was built. Cause this definitely had to be, I feel like 1800s, maybe a definite work in progress. But I thought it was kind of surprising, like you getting this much of structure for $33,000 in Missouri.
The wood kind of like tells it all. Like it's very old fashioned panel, you know. Like,
yeah.
I personally live in an old house, so like I know on like the stairs, those are very 1900s type of stairs. Like
yeah, it's a very Victorian kind of house.
The pillars definitely brings a lot of character. Like the handcrafted pillars are definitely bringing a lot of character. Structurally, I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was going to be for this.
For $33,000, like off the front of seeing it,
first couple.
This is somebody who is ever going to get this is someone who's bored and they have a mission, a project to do, and they're gonna redo it.
Oh yeah,
because it's in a rough condition.
A drywall that need to be filled up, but it's like I don't see enough like main structures, like you know the foundation is breaking down where we got to go put a bunch of stuff. I was like, seems like it's holding its own. It's just like whoever had this house before though had some interesting colors though with this like bright orange, this green in the corner.
It makes me think of what was decorated. Like how did they really decorate it? You're paying for the skeleton here. You know, it's not.
You definitely are. Okay. Now, is that just piles of wood that's on the floor, or is that the foundation that's being peeled off of the actual flooring here?
Now it kind of makes sense because like if like the last or like the previous pictures, you could kind of see like the construction going on with the flooring. But now that we see this going on, it's probably like, you know, I'm assuming the flooring is a work in progress because that wood is really beat up. Pause. That might be like, you know, something that they're probably working on, just like in the other room. So probably the further we get into it, the more unfinished it's about to look.
Yeah, I mean, we only 9 photos in. I could tell this is about to get ugly quickly.
This is Scooby-Doo.
Yep, there it is.
This is some Scooby-Doo
some
house.
It up gang, you know, like it's
It's that Goonie ghost again. Let's get.
First of all, asbestos, I know it's just screaming all through this whole place.
This is like everything before like health code violence.
Yeah, they said
3 textures going. We got brick, wood, like I'm assuming glass.
It's way too much happening.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
I love that green though.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this entrance. Like there's definitely some choice colors that they were choosing for sure. It's like this weird lime green too. It's like, why of all the greens you want this weird lime green?
That guacamole green. It's vibrant, but it's still got like a little bit of blandness to it.
Yep.
That Shrek is life green. Love that Shrek.
Oh man.
Yay, we're in the blue room now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, blue space, busted up doors. I mean, they look like they had a whole WWE fight up in these rooms, though.
Yeah.
Standing ovation earlier on. RKO out of nowhere.
I bet you they used this space at one point. Is that place called Ice Smash or something like that?
That actually be kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like a smash room, but it's just a whole house. We gonna let you go crazy.
Why we need to pay demolition folks, man? We just pay a couple dollars, get a couple folks in here. We can get this done with a couple sledgehammers. Be on our way.
Go. You know, get some fire advertisement going on. You know, like show some people having a good time.
Yep.
See, we moved on to the pinks now. Like
salmon looking room.
You know what? Now the more that I look at it, it could have been like a multi-purpose facility, like a hair salon in there mixed with like a dance class. The more we look at it, the more it starts to look like, okay, these were probably divisions of like departments of stuff happening.
Part-time office, part-time playpen. This probably was a McDonald's at one point.
Speak easy, like a old pub in some of these, you know. Like,
I think somebody owned it and they just really loved Clue, you know? This is Mr. Green's house. This is Mr. Plum's house.
Yes, I did it. I killed Yvette. I hated her so much. Flames on the side of my face.
That bathroom looking rough. Tile surprisingly, I'm surprised is in decent condition, knowing how the rest of the space look. Like all this tile.
This is the cleanest thing I've seen in the whole house. The tile. Like that. They might have just installed that freshly and was just like, we'll get back to it.
What's that, Joyce? Life. Brother, you be serving life in here. Who is spray painting live? I'm like,
life. Told you, Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Right, yeah. I bet you this was an art piece at one point. I mean, it's definitely a lot of work, but for 33 grand, I mean, this is an attic. I mean, if somebody fixes up, this attic could be a studio space. You know what I mean?
You better have a lot of money extra on the side.
Oh my god, the foundation. Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, that's. I mean, a lot of drywall and insulation, but and some subflooring. But built in 1891, 6,500 square feet. Definitely something that needs to be worked on.
6 bedrooms, 2 baths.
I saw a bathtub. I definitely did not see no toilet in there.
Yeah,
true that.
This is the spot they probably show on Halloween. They're still missing a rare opportunity to own a grand 3-story historic brick building located on one of the most beautiful and architecturally rich streets in North St. Louis City.
Don't miss this rare opportunity to get murdered.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's big.
It's really
definitely
big. It's definitely big.
It's huge, but I know with it being huge, it's gonna be a lot of maintenance.
This is pause of the year so far.
Next up, we are at a $35,000 house in Ironton, Missouri. This is one that seems like it's like on its way of building up. Built in 05, 0.37 acre lot, and $74 a month on the HOA.
So this is what $2,000 extra gets you.
Yeah. An actual house you can live in.
Huge step up.
Yeah. Jeez. Look at that. The mirrors ain't busted.
Yeah, this is.
You get a lake. I get a lake for $35,000.
Wow.
You know how much people spend on a house they ain't even got no lake. This is a 2-bed, 1-bath.
Ooh,
yeah,
like that bed next to the view. Yeah,
it needs some walls, but yeah,
I'll leave the ceilings exposed for all I care for that.
For the aesthetics, absolutely.
Yeah, this is definitely like
a lot of land.
Site. This is kind of like they're partially living. They're partially living.
Yeah. I like how it was just like, yo, we just gonna set up shop however it is.
Yeah,
like,
Tia's like, nah, we ain't even worried about it.
It's that like city playground flooring.
So I'm trying to, because I can see.
hell?
I mean, it is like new constructions. I'm wondering what this is though. Is this supposed to be like where a standing shower should be at?
Now that I look at it, yeah, I'm confused.
They put this on the market before.
Is it one of those? What do they call it?
Catfish.
Like the handicap tubs where they got the door. You open the door and it sit in it. 'Cause I think it might be one of those too.
Probably.
Seeing it, yeah.
No, I mean it probably looks like the shower, but it's not put in yet. I don't know, like the section. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be a placeholder.
That whole
Right.
first of all, that whole I like that. I love how they're using like this gym like rubber flooring, whatever.
I was
just
gonna
to, like, like, you know, I'm gonna make sure I can get a couple reps in while I wake up. That way I don't get no splinters. But like,
There we go.
yeah, I mean, honestly though, for $33,000, you're gonna be building a lot of the interior of the house. Man, they show the same thing twice. They're showing the same photos like 4 times. I
said
just
this
saw
house
that. I just saw the
so
loop.
good.
Yo,
You gotta
I
see
just
it
saw
again.
that. Yo, bro, I just noticed that. I was like, wait a minute, did we just see this dollhouse?
You want to see me do it again?
Buck Hollow Drive.
You can't beat
That
the
could be a
view here.
placeholder. That lake could be a placeholder. The campfire could be a placeholder.
If you get that, I'm telling you right now, if you got that thing even remotely finished, you can get a lot of money for that. You got a space on the lake that'll be great for fireworks during 4th of July.
Jesus, oh, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus.
900,000.
Like a solid 100K more than what I thought too. I thought like this is easily 800K summer home. Put some like glass panels like as the doors and everything for that bedroom.
And this is and these are new, like these lines are like these are brand new lines too, dog. This is a cheap way of getting a log cabin right here.
This was made yesterday. This was not 2005.
I love how the last photo is this random sink that he put in
Yeah.
there.
The one thing I don't trust about the house though is that it's sitting on stilts.
We want to apologize. Hold on.
Yeah.
It
I
is
don't
the
know.
yeah.
Like I feel like that's for like in case like for weather reasons, if there's like flooding in the area or something like that, or
I mean,
just,
maybe because
like,
of by the water, but yeah.
yeah, or to just level it out because you know.
Yes, yeah, that's probably what it is. That's to level it out, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
the crazy part is, so it's like it's 35,000. You have to do a lot of work on the interior of it. Obviously, the main structure looks fine. They probably have to get some foundation to fix that up. But obviously, you're gonna be spending probably this amount or 2 times that amount, especially with the way that wood taxes are now. You know what I mean, like lumber and all that stuff for the interior, drywall. Not to mention this 74. That's $700 a year on an HOA.
And then that could go up. But this will be an Airbnb in no time.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, what else we got here? All right, here's another one. Now, okay, $127,000, one bed,
What?
396 square feet, and this is in Anderson, Missouri. So this next one, right, is this one just got built last week.
This is interesting.
Charming and energy efficient home, perfect for full-time minimalist living or as a relaxing weekend getaway. I love how they got like all this, like 4 different paragraphs just for this small tiny home. For a small tiny home.
Yeah.
It's gotta be an optical illusion.
Well, we about to find out. No, that house is that's a shed, bro. That ain't no house.
That is Big Bear and the Little Blue House.
This is a luxurious outhouse.
But the interior though, they did the works. There's a kitchen, closet, central AC. Flooring looks incredible.
Oh yeah.
Like you could tell they just built this last week.
Big fan of wood flooring. That's a very smart choice.
Yeah.
That's it's like a wood. It looks real. Or is it real? Yeah.
Is it? That might be. It might be laminate,
The whole house looks laminate.
but it's a nice laminate though.
Yeah, that looks convincing.
But it's weird because it's like, how does it look spacious and yet small at the same time? There's something about the math in here ain't mathing. $127,000 though, dog. I wouldn't even spend that type of money, bro. Put that on some wheels and let me use it as a trailer, dog. This is borderline RV status.
I'm asking like, where's the rest of the house? If I was trying to be sold on this, I'm assuming like it's a work in progress. This is a cool entrance way to the house, but where's the house?
All right.
When do we get to the ride?
This is the ride. Yippee!
It looks like a shipping crate.
One of those Amazon homes.
Okay, we got one last one. This is at the top of our budget at $150,000. North White Ave in Kansas City.
I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
Built
This
in
is not bad.
1925, 8,900 square foot lot.
This looks like $150,000.
This ain't too bad though. This ain't too
This ain't
bad.
bad.
Let's see. Let's see. This
Interesting
ain't-
shape.
Yeah, this pillar spot though. First of all, if I had to bring a fridge in and my pillars are about as close as my door entranceway, I would hate trying to go through there. You see how narrow this spot is right here?
It's so weird that it's like that part is narrow compared to all the other pillars. Because like, let's say if you had to bring the refrigerator in and you can't fit.
Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches.
Now you got to make that awkward, like, go around that post.
Pivot! 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 Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Very.
But that house is really relying on those pillars.
I ain't go. Hey, that back
yeah.
end. There's some back end though.
Oh.
Ain't going. I ain't see all that. I ain't see all that.
What's all that movement back there?
It looks like it should have been a porch. I mean, there needs to be that porch, like the fencing, but it's not there.
Because the neighbors is kind of has the same thing almost. Well, either this got added on after something ain't adding up here. This is an interesting choice of wall here.
Ew. Ew.
I thought the exact same thing.
I like wood, but that wood with that brick with that wood and then that carpet and then that color. No.
Where do we want to start? Let's start with the color of the brick, I think, for this fireplace. I don't think it was a great choice. That gray is standing out with the rest of that. I think you probably could add a better choice of a color to match that wall. Secondly, what the heck is this shelf?
What the hell is even that?
That's a shelf?
There's a shelf. It's like a wood handmade. I mean, it's cool in itself, but it doesn't work for the room.
I don't know if I'm being too picky, but doesn't the fireplace look a little bit too narrow?
We got this little gaming space over here on the side. We got
Oh god, it's some gamer kid who's in here. He doesn't know how to decorate.
Yeah. Yo, somebody needs to teach this kid how to play darts. All right. Look at all these spots. Look at all these misses on this dartboard.
Oh my
dog.
goodness.
Bro is shooting jumpers like Ben Simmons.
All right, Ben Simmons, what do you got?
Oh my goodness. You be throwing them like Shaq.
Yo, look at it.
throw line.
It is right.
Freshly painted, by the way. This had to be recent.
Oh man, hey, oh my gosh. I know they got that can of paint ready every other week just to go and repaint that wall. Full pink setup, so you know the Cameron special.
These Missourians, what are you doing?
It's a kind of a lot going on in this space.
In one corner.
It's trying to be a lot of things.
You got to be real careful how you open that door because you're going to cause some damage. That alone makes just the entire space feel too cramped.
I don't like the gray. I think the gray killed it.
You think it's too bland?
It's too bland. It's just too. The value is a little dark. It makes the room smaller. It doesn't brighten up the room. It should be a lighter color.
Kitchen's very narrow. These pots and pans aspect. I never was a big fan of this, dude. I ain't gonna hold you. I was not a fan about these like hanging
pots.
Yeah, the hanging pots.
Yeah, they look so. They always look loud. They look like if I touch a pan, like it's all gonna rattle, and it's just too much.
Bro, imagine Wembenyama like getting up and at like 2 a.m. try to grab a snack and try to like sip some water and moves his head and it's just like crashing pots and pans over his 7'4" big head.
I'd be making the Tarzan song, the trash in the camp song. You know when he's popping the pans and all the monkeys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do, you know.
Denny, turn it down, Denny.
It's over the sink too, so like even if you washing the dishes, you're gonna have like a skillet just hitting your forehead. Like you gotta find like a weird head movement to.
Bro, you better hope them hooks is saving your life, otherwise somebody gonna be playing grip ball. The
door next to the stove is weird.
Is that the pantry?
I don't know.
I guess we never gonna find out because that door,
I don't
we just
know.
went straight into another room.
I'll be cooking or something, and then all of a sudden someone opens that door. And
Yeah.
That would be hilarious if like that door led straight into that room from the kitchen.
They took a closet pantry area and just turned it into this.
Yeah, like
Which
this is little Stacy's room.
Bathroom looks good.
Uh,
Although this accent on this sink, I'm not a big fan of, but the tile,
no.
tile's in great shape. I will give them that.
It looks very clean.
Brand new shower head. There's one of them expensive shower heads. They even come with the handle on the side. I like the shelving that they put in, the built-in shelving that's inside. That's nice. I like that. That's nice.
That's a cool feature. And it's right underneath like the handles and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Kids room, teenage kids room. Pretty decent.
Color.
They had some wood paneling in here. You can tell the wood paneling just painted over it.
Yeah, but I don't see mint green often.
Mint green is a interesting choice for sure. The heck, somebody's very
Whoa.
herbal.
Wow.
Definitely into their plants.
Plant room.
Yeah. Welcome to my horticultural wonderland of rare and exotic orchids.
I like the plants.
Rainbow City for sure.
The Nickelodeon orange.
Yeah, let's talk about this. That is a very colorful entrance to a bathroom.
Yeah, I like the further we get into it, the more colorful it gets.
Yeah,
well.
right. It's
It does.
like the tropical. What is it? Tropical birds is in the inside here.
Mm-hmm.
What are we
Got
doing?
these payless colors going.
What are we doing?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, what the hell? Whoa.
That's a choice.
This is some Floridian just there in the wrong state.
Back deck. Nice deck though. It looked like a decent sized deck.
Yeah, it's a nice cool patio.
Nice little backyard. Nice little backyard.
The perfect backyard for like a slip and slide.
All right, let's regroup real quick. Corey, you still with us on the chat?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You got any thoughts on the first on the first couple?
I mean, the first house was reminiscent of that one house that we did where we said that the room looked like a jail cell. And then we stepped out into the kitchen and then the color themes are all over the place. It kind of reminds me of that.
The color green, yellow, white.
Where I know he's still kind of technically working on some of his technical difficulties with camera.
Well, something just wrong with the camera, so I'm gonna just do it like this. If I can,
cool.
I think the internet was acting up earlier too. Like I don't know what happened.
All right, let's get it. First off, $200,000. We're at 4 beds, 3 baths, 3,300 square feet in Kansas City, Home Street.
Why the house look like it's like on a rap album cover?
Yeah.
Dramatic. It's that distortion that's making it do this.
Yeah.
So
That's
make it look taller than it is.
Let's see what this fenced up house looks like from the inside.
Is it teal? Is that a teal house?
Yeah, it's teal.
It looks like a pack of Newport. Like it's got that. The coloring is so on brand with that.
I love how these pictures we literally went from behind the fence to now in front of the fence. So we're getting a little closer. Now next picture we're in the house looking at the stairs.
Look at the stairs.
Yeah, we're just gradually getting
definitely
there.
needs some that has some
same angle for all three of them.
right. That has some missing carpets that need to be replaced because they didn't replace the carpets.
Yo, they got this the Stanley Kubrick kind of like symmetry cinematography here.
They're giving us those RPG angles, like
yes.
Games where you gotta like go through the door and like it just shows
Oh
you where
my
you
gosh! Oh man! So there was a game that I used to play when I was younger. It was called it was a Prince made a game called Interactive where you can tour his house, which is funny because I actually seen his house after that. But it's like it was one of those things like you take a step, here comes the next. Like we get closer and closer to the stairs. I'm like, oh my gosh, that left side. Now is that piano in the back there? That looks like a piano, right?
Well, let's see the next picture. Maybe we'll go right in front of it.
Oh nope. It might be. Let's see.
Maybe.
Pillars got some character. What flooring needs some stripping though? Like it definitely needs some work though with the
Something about this. It's just I don't know if it's just the way the angles are, but it just all looks so spooky, Like,
spooky.
Like the ghost hunters have been here at some point.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
They cheaped out on the curtains.
Those curtains,
Ooh.
man. Oh,
Oh man.
How we get here?
anyone got toilet paper?
You're gonna need more than that in there. Oh, no way.
This a booth?
Hold up. Stop. Croy, we've been talking for the last 4 episodes about I can put a studio in a closet. You have an actual legitimate studio in this space.
Wow.
This is not the studio that I was expecting.
With that Kurtzwell and that baby Casio in the corner.
See,
Oh
this
my
explains
gosh.
everything. Like stuff like
What?
Yeah, I know it's rough. It's rough.
This is a sickness.
That's crazy. So what
But
is
that's
this?
where the bed was then.
That's where this pillar is.
I think the bed was over where the stains was or something.
What is this weird like?
No, wait, the bed was by the window. Now I see it.
Yeah,
They
well,
just shit
so
on
is
that
this the
carpet.
headrest? What is this a shelf? What is this? These
I don't know.
This makes no sense in this space.
Yeah, that's weird. What is that?
The hell is even that?
Confusing.
that's a corner. From here I thought it led to like a staircase going down, but that's just it.
That's just a corner. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does look like that.
Wait, nothing's making sense. And then this
That's where
room.
Oh, get that blue out of there.
Yeah, that corner is for Helga's Shrine of Arnold.
Right.
Who made this decision to do this dark of a blue in an attic space?
Kind of makes it look tighter. Look like a face, kind of.
This is a blue version of Courage the Cowardly Dog's attic.
Well, that's spot on.
Could you imagine somebody up here tripping on acid? Like, oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Terrifying.
Man,
I'd be terrified. What's the floor? Is that the carpet or is that just like
that's carpet.
What is
bro.
that?
In
What
this space, what is this?
What is that? These blinds, these curtains are giving me the creeps.
Man, y'all couldn't vacuum the damn carpet.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Can we talk about these walls that ain't been sanded? You can see all the bubbles from the paint they put in. Stop half ass in these joints, bro. Look at that. Look at it.
When we was kids, we'd be running around like playing tag. You run into one of them joints, you scrape your arm, you need a band-aid.
Why those walls in your house got acne, bro?
What you see is what you get.
You ain't lying, Jack.
This is what happens when you get generations of lazy landlords coming through. Because when they first painted it, you could tell there was like some paint drips, some heavy paint drips that just never got corrected and some bubbles. And it's another one came through like a decade later and was just like, you know, if we was gonna paint over that, you know. And then another one came through and was like, you know, we just gonna paint over that. Like
this room is a major L right now.
That's what this room is.
It kind of does look like the room he was screaming in too. Like,
Oh my god.
Yo, look at that foundation, y'all.
They definitely shot Saw down there.
I want to play a game.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
What is
I'm gonna catch an STD being down there. 200,000 in Missouri?
Oh no.
Yo, I didn't expect any of this.
No.
And that's how the house started. And they said they just dropped the price?
Major price drop. Sellers are motivated.
Motivated to stay away.
Yeah. They said serious buyers only, no owner financing. Sellers will
They
only
said-
sell outright.
Are you talking about? Stink.
Think this is one of Nelly's trap houses?
We gotta move on. All right, we're at $315,000 in Charlotte Street, Kansas City. 3 beds, 1 bath, 1730. Opportunity knocks. The home will be sold fully furnished as is at the current price.
They need to save it.
So everything they see here is coming with this house. Everything we see here now.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, we're about to see what they really about now.
Shit.
Is that a drawing?
No, that's the house.
Clarity on my end, it makes it look like like somebody sketched the joint in the court. Like that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it does look like kind of like a line art kind of thing to it.
Somebody must have AI'd this joint.
Whoever used this definitely used a filter because they did the same thing with the rest of the houses next door. Look at that fireplace. That fireplace never had a peak that looked this nice.
This house has got like a weird thing with teal, like just off-brand green and blue. It doesn't.
He not lying.
Creamsicle orange, cuz creamsicle.
Yeah, it must be something with KC where they just do that because there's no like that's like the third house, dude.
A wild color palette for these houses. We haven't seen one house with a linear color scheme.
Nope.
In a while.
Look at the cowhide carpet.
What the hell?
This space looks very narrow. This space, I'm assuming it's supposed to be a living room. This is giving very office vibe. It looks like you just sitting in a doctor's office waiting to get checked in.
Yeah.
I don't like that space though. It's way too cramped. I don't even think you can even put a bigger TV there. It's just like that corner should not really be a living space. I mean, you get natural light, but this is like, I feel like this space at one point was supposed to be a sunroom or like a part of the front porch and never became a front porch.
Those cramped type of spaces where if you lay down, like your toes and your hands can touch both sides of the wall.
Them windows look cold.
It just needs a repaint. This whole thing, it's fine. It just needs a repaint. Good.
Flooring's good. They need to knock this wall down. The random corner for your mini office. And then you got the dining room right around. Again, this pillar. Like, just knock it. Just open this room.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Dude, this look like somebody used this space for everything except for living, dude. This look more and more like an office.
Now I'll give them a lot of points for this kitchen. Like,
ooh.
I like first of all the accented handles, nice touch. Stove on point. Shout out Stove Got Cooked.
Stove Jesus. That light though. Ugh.
That light could be light is given very like technology, like digital networking.
Right.
That light is borderline a swastika fan.
No, God, please, no.
Call me off guard. Like, whoa. We're taking a weird turn now.
That makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
That makes perfect sense.
Now I can't unsee it.
That's crazy. That's so bad. Take that damn thing down.
Teddy Pettigrew said, "Turn off the lights." Yeah, turn them off.
Turn them off.
Kanye's house. Dude, I guarantee you copy down the link, you send it to his DMs, and he like the house, he buy it, he gonna give you an album credit. I guarantee you.
This is a very cramped and small space. Something that probably was supposed to be an office and they used as a room, as a bedroom.
Yep.
This bedroom, I'm assuming, is the master because I think that's the closet. It's either that's a walk-in closet or the door that leads into the ensuite bathroom.
Got an ironing board in there?
Oh, now hang on.
We're not about to give him a pass just because the bathroom looked nice.
Now I'm just saying this gold is interesting. I ain't saying it's a good choice. I just say it's an interesting choice.
Somebody was feeling themselves when they put this house together.
Yeah.
Yeah, King Midas.
This house was designed by Trinidad James.
Pop the molly, I'm swing. Pop the molly, I'm swing.
I'm not feeling this gold shower head at all.
Kind of looks like it's bent.
It looks so cartoony to me.
This spot is sad.
Is this the top? So is this must be a guest space, but it goes at the top of the stairs and you just threw a bed in the corner.
Yeah. Like, where do your clothes go?
Give them credit. This is probably the cleanest basement we've seen all day. Back that looks alright.
Yard looks sad.
Yeah, it does look sad. More of these creamsicle doors.
Why are they so close to the neighbors? You can see through the windows.
Yeah.
The fence stopped at the window.
I just realized this is the backyard again.
Why is the shed in the backyard got the same stupid creamsicle,
Got the
bro?
same outfit on.
Oh, okay. Is this house by AI?
Yeah.
Like, what?
It don't even feel like all that back there.
What did he say?
Okay, what's his price at right now? $315. What was it priced at before? 2018 it was at $179.
Oh, listed for rent. That's funny because as soon as I saw this house, I was like, somebody must have like rented out this house. It looked like it was built like they rented out the house to somebody. Man,
like
this
it's giving.
goofy.
Moving on. $400,000. We're still in Kansas City. We're on East 8th Street. Why is this backyard? What?
Yo, Kansas City is trash.
Trash.
Yeah.
Same house?
This y'all King Mahomes?
I thought Las Vegas was bad. This is
boy.
terrible.
Yo. The AC is straight up hiding up there. Look at that.
Same placement for the AC, yo.
I want to take a moment and apologize to the state of Missouri. I know y'all going through a lot right now with these tornadoes and all these damaged houses.
But what the are you guys doing?
Why the fridge got dents in it like NBA YoungBoy head?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the stovetop?
Is this induction?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm sickened by this
that
place.
wood.
Yeah.
I hate that type of wooding on the doors. That is,
it looks like some fungus.
it looks like they're trying to cover up for like a kitchen fire. that happened.
Bro.
This is
The sink, 1. What the is that? 2. Who
barn
is that?
doors.
Bump them barn doors. Talk about these stupid accented, this piss yellow. Somebody got a staph infection trim on this mirror.
Pistachio green.
Pistachios look better than this. What is going on? I'm gonna let y'all figure this out.
Yeah, the toilet literally right there.
This is a very claustrophobic bath.
You step out and you run right into the porcelain. Why they got wood grain in the shower? Is it mold up there?
Somebody needs some CLR for that. I'm disgusted. And what is this outside space? Get rid of that awning. It looks old and stupid and ugly. Get rid of this stupid step. Get a proper step. See, now y'all got me hot today.
Now I'm pissed off.
Yeah, now y'all got me hot today. What is this? What this makes? This makes no sense.
This goes beyond
Stupid. That's stupid.
Dumb. Look at this angle. Dumb. Stupid.
Oh.
Stupid.
Hey, is that
Yeah,
same
the
that same little ugly looking pistachio trim on the
With
top?
the designs on the wood.
On the
You see
wood,
designs
same
on the wood.
on the bed frame. Dumb, stupid. Next, this looks dumb. Dumb looking barn door.
Let's get the out this country, mother.
It look like somebody photoshopped this place together, man.
What the heavy?
Oh my god.
This is where they really sleep.
Yeah.
They don't even want to be in that.
This the best room. This the best room so far.
Yeah, is that supposed to be like frosted glass here?
No, I think it's netting. I think it's.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them.
Oh, there's that one of my favorite machines of all time. Those inversion tables.
And I feel great.
Stretch that back out. Sometimes when you blow that back out, you got to stretch it back out. To get back. Wait, what is this? Is this a secondary kitchen? What?
There's more.
What is
room.
this house? Somebody put this together on Photoshop. That must
What
be
is
up.
this?
No, wait, what?
This is a whole new room. What is?
Oh my god.
What's happening right now?
What?
Is this like an
like-
ensuite?
Somebody took all their Pinterest photos and just threw it into a house.
Somebody must have been renting this joint out too.
Piss me.
Architects they got over here. Jesus.
Another shower? What?
With another bent shower head. What are they dunking on these shower heads? What is they doing?
It's a V2 of the last shower, and like with no improvements. It just looks a different version of worse.
Look like a giraffe with that neck. The cleanest spot we've seen yet.
Most famous
Next,
room.
I thought the whole space was a closet, but okay. Next, double bedrooms, clean. All right, standard. Next, see this is how they try to hide stuff. This narrow looking. What is this? What?
I feel like I'm in those stores where they sell doors. Like
Why they put base straps on the ceiling, Elias?
Nelly must have owned a couple houses.
What room is this, y'all? And what room is this? Is this another shower?
Why is the bathroom at the door? What is that?
Why is the toilet? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, imagine you just trying to take a shit and you forgot to lock the door.
yeah.
And
You're
you
thinking
And then you got old boy pulling up in there talking about some rev up some fryers. Bust your whole leg.
Like,
open.
hit you in the head.
What is this?
that looks like
What is
molded
this?
cheese. I thought that was molded cheese.
Think but it turned to Little Mermaid.
I never
What-
seen a house that gave me sensory overload.
I need to look at the listing for this. Upper
that?
updated turnkey 3-unit. So it's a 3-unit space for how much?
Yep. So they were
400,000.
renting it out at one point.
Get out my face. Next, $500,000 even. 6902 Fieldstone Farms Drive, O'Fallon, Missouri. 1997, 0.26 acres lot. 5 beds, 4 baths, and it better be a full house. This has a lot of potential, but at the same time, this could also be very fake.
Big.
Very normal.
Very big.
Couple things here. Pattern that they're using for the ceiling fan. I wouldn't go that route, but I think it's all right. Number 2, I'm not sure how I feel about these like natural, non-stained looking wood cabinets.
Against with the dark brown, like brick. Doesn't work.
Like
I think the
the
flooring
part.
sucks.
Mismatch of colors. I'm not liking this backsplash here. You got all this brown here. You got all this natural here, and then you got this one door that's in the same space that's stained. Stain this with the rest of this, and I think it would make a little bit more sense.
None of the browns correlate. Even from the fan down, it's all different shades of brown.
Yeah.
It's like a Timberland shoe colorway.
Yeah.
Word of my moms, we got the new kitchen came up in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, got a wall that's olive beige. You never heard of olive beige?
You ever had a light skinned kitchen? I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's not even a bad kitchen. It's just the colors that ruin it.
Big spaces. I'm assuming this gotta be the master. Please get a bigger TV.
Use
Come
the
on,
space better.
I feel like this is not in the most middle where it should be.
This could look actually very small. The pictures is making it look big.
Okay, we're back in this stupid kitchen again with this dining space. Every chair is a dad chair. How is every couch a dad couch, bro?
And every couch is positioned to have like the worst angle looking at the TV.
That's
I can't tell if the TV was really close to the camera or it's actually really big.
They definitely watched the Chiefs lose in the Super Bowl. That's definitely
there's that TV. That TV looks small. They made that TV.
God.
They made that TV on that angle look huge, and then right here it looks.
They wide angle all of these.
The gaming desk.
Oh, this desk, the elevated gaming. It's in a weird spot. It looks weird. I don't know. Something about it doesn't make more carpet. Piano, very bland. Replace that chandelier. Get a nice chandelier in there. His and her sinks. At least the toilet looks private.
Yeah, like you got a hideaway cubby instead of like
all wide open. Tub's cool, I guess. If it's a jet tub, it makes sense. I don't think it's a jet tub, so I don't think this tub makes sense to me. Shower, blech. I'm assuming this is another bathroom. I hate whatever counter they use for that. I don't know what this room is. I don't know what this. I mean,
State doesn't make no sense. Jesus.
The themes in here are just like either very bland or don't make any sense. Just, like it's the same rooms, but it's just like 2 different basic colors, all yellow here, all blue here. Backyard looks nice, but fencing, you hang out, you seeing your neighbors.
Backyard is like my favorite part about this whole house.
I mean, you got a lot of walking space. I mean, you can definitely do cookout here.
Yeah, like party or something.
I wish the fence was a little bit more private though, so you didn't have the neighbors looking through you.
Ain't out there smoking no cigarette. Ain't nobody smoking. Mind your business.
I thought this space would be a lot bigger, and as big as this house is, it looks very small on the inside.
There's no character.
Regroup time.
I'm hoping the millions could like have some ounce of redemption. What I'm getting from Missouri so far is that it feels like it's everyone's first time designing a home. They just have no sense of what to do, but they just kind of have like a idea of like what a house looks like. Confusing and underwhelming. And a lot of teal for some.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be worse now.
Here we go, fellas. We're about to reach the millies. First house at $1 million even. 4 beds, 4 baths, built in
House already looks
2021.
stupid. He got the tilted to the side fade.
Who gave him the TI hat?
Why the house tipping his fedora?
The house telling all the other houses, my lady.
The house got a bishop cut from Juice.
What's the point? What's the point of it though? Like what? Like, I don't get that.
I want to assume like rain reasons, but even then, it's just like,
why the house look like it's throwing up like the Omega sign?
I know I can't zoom this in, but is that supposed to be like Jesus or somebody in the corner right here? Oh, Croy.
Here we go.
You saw how they try to they did the filter, same picture. They just try to make it look like the same, like what it would look like at nighttime.
You can see through the garage and everything.
You can still see the tree's reflection in the nighttime. Get out my face, bro. Entranceway, clean. Obviously, it's 2021. It's very modern. Yeah, that might have been Jesus because that looked like a Virgin Mary right here. So that might have been Jesus in that last photo. These are two different photos, y'all. The only difference is they went and turned on the fireplace.
Hold on, we gotta show y'all that works real quick.
You can't even see it. That's so stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna show it again from a different angle.
Yep, that's definitely
Photoshopped
Jesus.
the fire.
Oh, they about to again.
Oh my god.
Hey, baby.
So 54 photos probably could have been 20 something.
Yep.
Oh man.
You know what I've been more pissed off about? If they would have took like every photo was like 2 photos, it'd be like, this is what it looks like empty, this is what it looks like with stuff in it. Like this kitchen, it'll be empty one time, then they'll throw a bunch of like fruits and stuff on there to make it look like, oh yeah, it looks like a full kitchen now. Countertops look decent. Backsplash.
Like the marble.
Backsplash ain't too bad. Those chairs I'm not a fan of. Under the island.
This is really white, that's all.
Yeah, very caustic. Even this bathroom.
What's up with the countertop? It's all scratched up.
The rock slab. Who picked this wallpaper in this shower head?
You know what's funny? This room is super white, but I actually don't mind it.
I'm just a big fan of the marble.
For $1 million, you better have some marble somewhere.
If the pattern was maybe like the curtain, or if there was like a curtain of the shower, or maybe like like a towel or something, that pattern would be fine. But to the wall as that, I don't know.
It looked like somebody zapped the color out the room except for on the bed.
But people be trying to do those monochrome photos, and then they always got that one spot that's got color in it to make it look like it's accented.
Super green leaves too.
There's that small TV again.
2021, y'all. Get a flat screen at this point.
The wires,
Fix the wires.
Yeah.
It's 20, like, bro, for $1 million, fix the wires, bro. Fix the wires.
Now this ain't that bad. This I don't like the toilet looking like it's in a closet, but other than that, it's not that bad.
This marble, I'm torn between like liking it and not liking it. I feel like there's too many big gaps. It's interesting.
They always put the toilet in the timeout corner. I don't understand that.
What room is this? It meets $1 million standard, I guess. Now, I would expect more backyard for $1 million house, though. Deck looks nice. That's a long stairway out to your backyard. Kansas City, man, y'all ain't wowing me enough. I mean, it's good for the price. Moving on, $6.5 million house. 5 beds, 8 baths. You got more baths than beds in here. 7,900 square feet. Oh my goodness.
That wilderness surrounding.
Is that your whole driveway entrance to get to your house right here?
Probably. Or that's the back, the exit to the backyard.
And you live near the water too, so you definitely paying for that water side.
Oh yeah.
And you got to walk away to your boat. You could pull a 21 Savage and ask why you got a 12-car garage.
Why you got a 12-car garage? Yeah. Why you pulling all these rappers' cars? Yeah.
This is how the front looks for every reality show, The Bachelor or something like that, or like Flavor of Love.
I got a nice big mansion. Hello.
Yeah, like they got like the girls waiting out front.
The nighttime scene right here. This is when they make the reveals. New York, I gotta give you another chance, New York.
You're a little wild around the edges. I just appreciate the honesty. I gotta give you your clock.
You know what time it is.
No what time. Inside entrance. Now I'm looking at this corner here. That is some good craftsmanship entering into a room right here.
That's a TV and they Photoshop something to it?
The window. Yeah, go for it outside.
All right. That is Croy's pet peeve about all these spots is that
because it's confusing. Because it's just like, because I'm looking at it and I'm just like, what am I looking at right now?
What, they got a bunch of urns collections up here? Grand piano in the, here's another. Why is there a TV on top of
the, this is almost worse than the AC.
Kai.
Yeah.
This almost worse than the AC from the last house.
Thank
like,
you.
All these like easily fallable places. They put these things in.
And that's on the legs too.
Imagine you just trying to get like a midnight snack, and then like a whole 54-inch plasma screen just fall on your head. That's it. It's over. Like you just try to get some freaking cookies, and now you leaving with a concussion.
How you get CTE from grabbing a snack?
Look like somebody designed their house like how they wanted their Sims house to look.
Bro, I love how every single photo is like some angle of a golf tournament happening on the TV.
Up the right. Oh, this is a mud room with a fridge in it.
Why is the fridge in the mud room? Why can I have my coat right across from my fridge? Now we got this awning or sunroom with a fireplace. What is up with this ceiling, bro? Forest green library. That looks nice. It's kind of small. I was expecting to be a lot bigger.
Small.
Well, okay, Tiger on TV now. Or is that Phil Mickelson? One of them. I do like the natural lighting that you're getting out of there. What I don't like is the fact that your neighbors can see you right around the corner here. So tub, nice natural lighting, some more urns.
Why in the rich houses they always be having islands in the bathroom?
There was like one house from the last episode that was like that too, wasn't it, Croy?
It look like a dang JC Penney in there.
It does look like this is what they would show you if they're trying to sell the items on display.
Oh my gosh, these TVs with this golf on, bro. We get it. Really? So let me take a wild guess at this room. Part laundry, part I can get the showing machine out while I'm watching
PGA Tour. I like to think that they didn't even like Photoshop like the photos in. Like I think that they just turned all the TVs to the golf channel exclusively.
Yeah.
And there's so I said so I said sewing, right? I said sewing kit here. Now we got the saw machines out here.
What?
Yeah, they got people working for them.
So apparently remember woodworking class in high school? They pretty much just took all that stuff and brought it into the house.
Looks like a nail salon. Jeez.
Wait, I know.
Wait, is that the same room?
Wait, they said. Wait, stop. Wait a minute. Wait, they said
it transformed.
They said y'all can have it look like this, or y'all can have it look like this.
Like this.
Oh hell no!
Gotcha.
Floor ain't even the same, bro. Move this man. I love the touch of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the back. Definitely all AI generated.
Yeah, somebody definitely AI'd it because his muscles look ridiculously big too. Like it's like, come on, man.
That man cave area. I don't know. Hang out with the boys. Drink your beers. You got your cup holders.
You see the TV at first. I was like, this is the Kumbaya room or something?
Apparently, the wine cellar.
Wine cellar for sure. And they got the little the push pins to show you.
Oh, the map where they. Wow, I actually like that.
That's nice. Cool. Pool. Oh, they
little gaming room.
Look at all the artifacts we stole.
Oh my gosh, this might be a LIV golf house. All that Abu Dhabi money went somewhere. Jeez, that's nice. A nice little bar. I'm good with that. Bedroom, cool.
Has a very small sink.
Fellas, real quick, I want to talk about this. This little spot here, we've been calling it like the cat corner. I'm trying to understand that space in a room. Just usually like the space where like the girls in R&B movies be like looking out the window after they don't lost their man. Like
I call it the urine corner. Like you only use it when you either reading books or like you looking outside to kind of like in a way you yearning for something.
It looked like my grandmother styled this room.
I'm expecting Carl Thomas to be looking out a window right now talking about and I can't look up.
I don't want to wake up in bed and look at myself in the mirror, dude.
Okay, so the window thing is called a bay window.
BAE or BAY?
BAY.
Oh, okay.
Indiana Jones on this?
Yeah, looks like a mini wine bar here.
Wine, dear. Wine in bed.
Charlie, this is your fourth one tonight.
It's 3:00 somewhere.
Right, 3:00. Oh my! What the big old fish?
Yeah.
In the bunk bed? Oh, the kids like golf too?
What is this angle? What the hell?
Family.
That room looks stupid.
Dead. Why do we keep thinking about Final Destination like plots for these spaces?
This is
wake it up, yawn, and hear that fish just flop right on you.
This is how they got it set up, fam. Like, it's really something like swinging over me at my most vulnerable time.
What is that underneath the TV and why is it there?
Storage seats.
Okay, if it's storage, I'm cool with that. Otherwise, I'm just like, you taking up space for no reason right now. Like, what is that?
I don't know. Bathroom. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am about these like fully glass showers. More golf tournament playing in the background.
I'm used to it.
What is that? The hidden dragon? What is this little accent up above the fireplace? I mean, nice little outdoors, outdoor space with the fan and stuff. Ladies can hang out, get their tan on.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
One of those pools that like kind of like drips over the edge, but
Yeah, definitely an infinity. Yeah. Nice little look out into the lake, though. I will give them that. That's really nice.
Yeah.
What is this random shower?
Take a random photo of a shower and we don't with no context.
Backsplash looks stupid. This pissed me off. Moving on. Anyway, what's this walkway go toward? I guess we ain't gonna find out about that either. It must be like a walk towards a trail. All right, landscape. This is what it looks like in the nighttime. More daytime stuff. I mean, it's a nice house, but overall very like some of it's kind of bland for 6.5.
very golf oriented for some reason.
Heavily golf oriented. But you're near the water. Where are you gonna? It's like everything. It's like there's no bunker that you're going towards over there. But whatever. All right, next $15.4 million. 4 beds, 6 baths. Cassville, Missouri. Look at this.
Acres on acres.
Yeah.
All right.
Why do they
Double
think this is a
down
flex? Why is this always a flex with bigger houses like
You
this?
talking about the gate?
The great entrance.
It's always like, here's a bunch of land, here's a barn, here's some horses, and it's just like, dude, not everybody wants like a bunch of land with a big house.
Listen, some people really do live the life like Nikola Jokic, and you have to appease to those people that want to live the life like Nikola Jokic.
Too many houses like this that we've seen.
This entranceway. Remember I told you in that last episode it looked like a hotel? This is giving the same vibe with that same entryway, like how you can park the car in the entrance of the hotel to pick up your valet and then drop off the car. Very resort.
Hey, we're at the dinner place, dear.
Yeah. Nice little pool. I'll give them that. I mean, there's some
This look like a place of business.
This is giving like rehab resort area. Double stove. Oh
wow.
There's a lot going on.
Wait. Oh God.
There's a lot going on off the bat.
Hang on. Okay. Let's dissect
Whoa.
Is that a tiger? Is those?
Mountain lions, I think.
Now, something tells me, Croy, that I bet you these are Confederate leaders on these horses.
You can see the guns on the damn joint. Durango Doug head ass.
Durango Doug, Durango Doug.
They got guns. You see all the guns?
Yeah.
Where?
You don't see the guns?
Oh, yep, nope, I see them. Is that a big, is that like a life-size, like horseshoe? We want Western. Where? Everywhere.
This is way too country for me.
This is a hunter. This is a hunter's house.
Can we talk? Okay, the big back TV in 2025.
Big back.
If you don't get
that jukebox though.
No, my
God.
That is kind of crazy, yo.
Why we got this traffic light here? Definitely giving Wild Wild West vibes for sure. Look
We
at
play
this.
poker in here. Look at the stained glass.
Oh my gosh, stupid stained glass.
Yo, what is this?
What the? So now they just keeping the Kansas City Chief mascot at home now?
Oh wow,
that's wild, bro.
With like a house like this though, you kind of expect a little bit of racism. Not something blatant, but just enough to get their hair standing up. You know, just
I feel like we haven't really gotten like a hint of racism with the other homes besides this one. Red Dead Redemption head ass home.
Let's shoot 'em up. I'ma steal stuff.
John Marston owns this joint.
I bet you if you went up to like get an open house, they'd probably tell you something. You know, we don't really get your kind around here to see these type of homes often, so it's a little bit of a special occasion.
I'll beg your finest pardon.
Dude, somebody is too into westerns, dude. This is a western home.
Even got a little tumbleweed rolling by and everything.
Oh my. Look, this stupid accent.
Oh my.
With the tinted light, this room gives me the creeps.
This is a creepy spot, yo.
Yeah.
Looks like a hotel resort.
What's that one hotel called? The Best Western. This is the best this west. Only western that counts around here in these parts is the best this west.
You don't get no bester than this.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head out tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate having Dan on with us as always.
Thank you,
Dan.
guys.
Pleasure rocking with you, Dan.
So we just got a whole arena that we can.
Oh, they got a bull ride.
Definitely bull riding in there, yeah.
Hey, now, if we manage to take all that dirt out and put like some grass in there, we can make the next big festival.
Be easily for something that could for square dancing.
This could be the next Wisconsin State Fair.
Somewhere in Wisconsin.
I mean, Missouri is really horse country.
All right, let's get to this last one. Get the heck up out of here. This ain't gonna be too long. 15.5, the most expensive one on the market at Zillow. 25, Spring Ridge Lane, Sunrise Beach, Missouri. 14,000 square feet, 13 acres lot, built in 2022. This better slap. This house better slap.
Damn TV.
No golf?
No golf. They like the homeowners network around here.
Yeah.
Wait, they got the pool?
Yes.
What is this?
If the chairs are built into the pool, that's fire. That's
interesting. So I guess that's the space that you get. Okay, that's not too bad. That's cool. I like that.
It's a huge chunk. Plus it's by the water.
I know they photoshopped this but this still looks nice.
Yeah.
Right by the pools, right by the waters. Not too bad, not too shabby. Again, that same like hotel entrance looking spot.
When you go outside, this is what it looks like when you're taking out the trash.
Taking out the trash. Taking out the trash at night.
Black staircase. Interesting choice of color. A lot of light, natural light coming in here though.
Let's say you got kids, you like go to your room. They gotta march up that big ass stairwell.
They ain't gonna march, dog. They gonna slip and fall.
Ouch! Oh, heavens! Oh, goodness gracious! That smarts! Oh, my! Egad! Well, I'll be! Yikes!
Climbing them stairs for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
15.
Man, this old Bridgerton looking home.
Goodness, a lot is wood. I mean, it's a lot of nice natural lighting though. This is
huge.
Hold on now. Now the high ceilings here in this space leading up to that. Now this is nice.
Yeah, this is. I like as a sitting place.
This is straight up R&B vibes. Like just like walking, just like B-roll, just you walking in your house in your robe.
Looking out through the window, all white on.
Yup.
Just like I'm just trying to get her back. Just I miss her.
I miss all these things in the world can't replace the love I have.
Even though I cheated, it's still
Got all this space in here. I don't understand. That's 11 bedrooms. You ain't even gonna run into her.
Both live in the same house, still able to see different people somehow.
You had an affair in the back room while I was in the front. What the heck? Oh my gosh! Another infinity pool.
Ooh, okay.
Got all these like fire pit areas or like lit up. That's a
solid setup
here.
too.
Yeah,
hot tub with the pool.
Grass is healthy. Oh, do I see a pool? See a pool table inside.
I know damn well the sky never gonna look like that.
Now this is how you go in it and have TVs. Cables nice, pointing in the right direction. Now this is definitely an entertainment space. Look at that. Now they showcasing what they meant to show. Patrick Mahomes.
They got a couple TVs in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 TVs. Foosball table. Yep. Yeah. Foosball table here, pool table here, a bar there. I mean, this is the ultimate man cave area here. Oh my God.
I broke so many foosball tables growing up. Bro, I used to spin that handle so hard on them things,
man. I like this countertop color. I'm actually digging this. That's nice. Carpet's
like
weird.
It curves around.
I would have did without the carpet there, but everything else though is chill. Okay, can we talk about these? I've never been a fan of these lights. I've never been a fan of these. The shape of them, the stain, the color that they sustain when it's lit up, like the hanging from it.
It's retro.
Throw that old out. Walk out to your boat. Boats, plural.
If you own in this place, you can't own just one boat. You know,
You gotta have all the boats.
walk out to your yacht. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kodak Black gonna ask about having a boat.
Let me drive the boat.
What's this? Another part of the house or the guest house? Like what?
I guess it is the guest house. The TV is showing the other room.
Wow.
And then other TV out here is showing another part of the house. What is happening?
This must be
Like-
security spot.
It's like we know you wanted to see that other half of the house again. Put it up here on the TV. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah,
never miss it.
they got camera surveillance on all these TVs. See where you
Oh
at.
yeah, it's a
You got
legit.
to in a big house like this.
Bathtub looks really nice. I like
Barn door bathroom.
these barn doors, dude. White barn door. That's a first. I've never seen a white barn door that looked like that. How the walk-in closet got an island?
JC Penney.
real big on islands.
Oh, these stupid corkscrew handles on the bed. I was never big on these like beds that had these like tall pillars on them.
It reminded me of a wrestling ring.
Cause you got this
And it's a wrestling ring.
type of wrestling you trying to do.
Put some ropes up, you know. Next thing you know, I'm prime Randy Orton.
Time to play the game.
Ooh, a lot of character on that fireplace.
Interesting. What's this, an art room?
I don't know what to call this.
Is that art on the wall?
I guess so.
It's just more pictures of the house.
It's just more pictures of the house.
It's a work of art, isn't
The
it?
house is very narcissist about itself.
Missouri is the most like unhinged.
Yep,
like
golf.
we've seen some crazy stuff, but Missouri definitely has its own personality. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're definitely
Jeez.
standing out from the architecture to like the interior. It's all very Missouri.
Missouri. I gotta tell you.
Also, I just want to add the front of this house, or at like some point, it kind of looks like the entrance to Six Flags. Like it's.
I think we have gone through every and anything tonight. We went through so many technical difficulties trying to get cameras to work. You managed to get through this entire night, man. Missouri is definitely a sleeper pick. I hope to see more things like this in our next few houses. Overall, the state of Missouri, even outside of Kansas City and St. Louis, appreciate the state of Missouri. Hope for all the best for all of you guys that are in affected areas with this tornado storm. Hope y'all are safe and sound. Fellas, we really do appreciate y'all popping in with us tonight. Before we go, we got one last thing to do before we get into our go to the next episode, which is going and pick out the next state. All right, let's see where we're going to next in our next episode here.
Let's go Oklahoma. Come on, Oklahoma. Let's go Oklahoma. Let's go Oklahoma.
Oh, we going home in episode 6. We going home, baby. New York. We coming home.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
And we gonna make sure to do it big too. We ain't gonna cheat y'all, because we gonna do all of upstate and downstate New York. Shout outs to the Knicks right now.
I don't know what's going to be entailed or what the New York episode is going to look like, but I could tell you it's going to be chopped, no cheese. I'm talking rent prices. Like, you about to be seeing $2K for a bowling alley.
I think we may have to do a 2-part episode for that. We may have to do just straight upstate New York and then downstate New York, and just like all the boroughs in a different episode.
Oh man! Next special guest has got to be like the rats from every borough. You know.
Again, thank y'all so much for joining in episode 5. If you guys want to check out more things of the Crib Critics, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to follow all the people that joined us tonight. Darnell Jordan, Terrible Cereal, Dan Patino, who just left. We appreciate him popping in. And Kai Gorilla, thank you for popping by. Y'all have been very, very special to tonight's episode. We'll love to have y'all again. As always, it's your boy Darnell Jordan, S-Town Productions. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Peace out. This is the Crib Critics.